Hello, everybody. It's your girl again, Sterling's Elemental Spirits, to give you another general energy read. Okay, come on in here, tap in with me. Now, before I go into the reading, of course, I was led to another page into the Akashic Records book, and it was page 34. For those who are having a problem with understanding the cycle of how the wheel of karma works. Okay, it is essential, it says, for your comprehension, mine, yours, and everybody else in the world to understand the cycle of the wheel and of karma and how it works and how it is essential and playing a role in your life, okay, and in these planes, planes, okay. See, your decision to incarnate on this earth, see, it's now, let me tell you, it says, you see your decision to incarnate on this earth plane as a desire. So in our spiritual form, we had a desire to come down here on earth and incarnate here on this earth plane, on this earthly plane, okay? To experience creation on a dense level. Now, this experience helps you evolve your consciousness, okay? And here you can master and experience the duality of the physical, emotional, and mental planes and bodies. When you incarnate on this plane, it's as if you're going on an adventurous trip. That's why in tarot it always talks about adventure, adventurous, astroplaning, okay? Because like hiking on in the Alps, you came here because you wanted to see and discover new things. Your soul was desiring new things, okay? So therefore, Spirit has told me that as you move into this room, you started to feel separate from divine love, and you became caught up in the illusion of the linear, dualistic energy of the lower planes. Okay? You've spent lifetimes here trapped in the linear experience, which means you're stuck within the cycle of karma on this earth. Remember the spiral concept, either up or down. Okay? Your purpose is to spiral your way upward toward your higher consciousness and disengage from the linear delusion as you transcend the illusion you're in on this earthly plane. Hallelujah. Okay, and then it says, I lost my place. It says okay, yeah. Disengage on the linear delusion as you transcend the illusion. Really, since there's no time and no space. That's what it says. Really, since there is no time and no space, this progression is all happening in an instant, fast. Okay? So your infinite self is experiencing everything, everywhere, all at once. And I know y'all seen that movie, and I love that movie. Let's continue on. This linear experience of the earth plane is an illusion. God almighty, I love this book. The linear experience, excuse me, this linear experience of the earth plane is an illusion. If you buy into this illusion, as so many people do, you get duped into believing the illusion is real. And you won't believe in miracles and the ability to create your own reality. Okay? You'll see the world as absolutes. Or is it absolutes? That's absolutes. World as absolutes. Absolute up and down. Black and white. Yes and no. This view of the world results in making you feel unhappy because you'll feel separate and alone. There is no area of openness and possibilities when you see the world as absolute and dualistic. In reality, the world around you is made up of planes and dimensions that are constantly interacting with you. This interaction is happening spirally, and you are interacting and creating your reality through your thoughts and through your own emotions. So when you believe that linear time and space are real, you will get caught up in the illusion of your own stories of sadness and of pain. That means your soul has not mastered the physical, emotional, and mental planes. So since you have not mastered these planes and the bodies, you are caught up in the cycle of karma. So for those who be thinking that, oh, karma is a horrible thing, honey, it's just that you have got to wake up to the illusion that you are truly in. Okay? It says, once you evolve your consciousness through working in the Akashic Records, you'll begin to master the lower planes. Master yourself. Master where you are. Speak truths to yourself, okay? Speak truths to yourself about self, regarding you. Not everything everything else. You see what I'm saying? God, this is speaking. Okay, and then it says, through the master, you begin to see your experience more in the spiral energy and less linearly. Okay, you keep incarnating on earth because you believe in illusion. That's why we keep God. The mission is not done because we keep believing in the illusion. You've not woken up. You still sleep. Okay, in karma, and you get caught up in the feelings and stories from this earthly plane. You keep bringing back into each incarnation more energy from your past experiences. You can move through the karmic patterns that you came here to transcend in any lifetime. But more often, it seems that people keep recreating the same patterns. God Almighty, speak spirit. You can use the Akashic Records to work through your old story and the emotions that keep you stuck believing in the illusion of this world. That's why I tell everybody, please get this book. It will guide you and lead you through all those bumps and roads in your life. Okay? That you seem that as in your adult phase, it seems like you still can't get a grip on. There's a reason why. Okay? And it says records to work through your old story and the emotions that keep you stuck believing in the illusion of the world. While working in the records, you have the opportunity. These are golden opportunities that are opening up for each and every one of us to master the lower planes and be your higher conscious self. Because there's a higher conscious in yourself, in you. Okay? The most exciting part is that at this moment, there is a huge spiritual awakening because the energy of the planet is shifting to a higher frequency. It's inevitable. So if you miss this shift, you miss this huge spiritual awakening that is happening right now, okay? It is by choice. It's by choice. Because the energy of the planet is shifting to a higher frequency. The energy of hiding the ancient understanding of your life and your soul is clearly no longer possible. Let me read that again. The energy of hiding, the energy of illusion, that Piscean energy, hiding the ancient understanding of your life and your soul is clearly no longer possible. Any information you need to know, you need to become more connected to your own soul is at your own fingertips. It's time for you to understand, or understand is like I'd say, which when you understand somebody, you stand under somebody. Lil Wayne. It's time for you to understand how to transcend the illusion so that you can become more of who you truly are. Okay? Others have already been creating those very same miracles that you desire, so you know on some level that it is possible for you too. When you start letting go of your past karma in the records, you will start to create miracles. Hallelujah. Thank you. Also, when you are ready to provide readings in the Akashic Records for others, it will be best for you to have the intention of helping them move past their karmic ties to the lower planes so that they can evolve to the higher planes, okay? Because there are all types of planes. And I left it right there, okay? And we're 8 minutes and 20 seconds into this reading. So there is a lot of strength that is going to come for you during this cycle of karma that everybody seems to be in. This is a grand opportunity. The delusion has failed. So if you choose not to wake up, it is according to your and thy own soul. All right, let's go. Regarding with what I read in the Akashic Records, page 34, talking about the cycle of karma, the illusions, and why we keep being incarnated into these illusions because of the lessons that we did not learn, the waking up to conscious state that we did not do by choice. Okay? So, let's see. So this is going to be wow. This has made me think a little bit of something, y'all. So does this mean, you know what I'm saying, Spirit? And I'm also asking you as well, you know, that whenever we do pass away in the physical, no matter what age it is, that if you've not learned that lesson of the karmic cycles that we have all been in, the illusion there within about our own selves, native lands and native tongues, you see what I'm saying? You will be incarnated back onto this earthly plane. And, what? Okay. Tricksters. All right. What else do you need for me to know regarding this reading? This is regarding a water spirit. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay. And we're talking about the being tie creature. This is an earth creature. Okay. This is a person who has a love for strawberries and cream. This is a person who loves strawberries. Okay. And who loves to keep house. And could be a caregiver. Okay, so this is an earth creature who loves strawberries and cream, who is supposed to be watching over lovely humans. This could be a person that is a caregiver. Okay. And I see Behemoth. Give me one more. I want it to fall out. I feel like these two should be done. I mean, if I go through this whole... Yep, that's what I felt like too. So that's what we're going to move with here, right here. Look, light reader. So light reader, you could be dealing with a water spirit right now. You could be dealing with a water sign right now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take it how it resonates. You could be this earth creature. You could be an earth sign who works with earth elementals, okay, or elemental spirits, okay? And you are a caregiver. You care for others as well as help others with their unfinished business. Wow. You could be this light reader. Okay? So dealing with these water spirits and dealing with this earth creature, okay, or earth sign, take it how it resonates, because it feels to me that somebody is working with the elementals or the nature spirits. Okay, what else do I need to know? I need to know one of each, please. Tell me something about this water spirit, because there is a goddess that is working with each, that is protecting something. Water spirit, please. Be strong segment, okay? And now I'm going to go ahead and tell you it fell flat and it was in reverse, okay? So, I do believe that segment is protecting someone's strength, someone's energy, okay? But I don't believe that this water spirit knows or believes that they have the energy to be strong, okay? It says you are stronger than you think. You are, and your strength are sure as a happy outcome. It was in reverse. Okay. Give me one for this being tie creature. What do I need to know about this earth creature or this earth sign working with earth elementals and or nature spirits? So it seems to me, earth sign, you are working with, like I said, earth elementals, earth spirits, nature spirits. You are a channel, wow, earth creature, for a divine healer. So you're a divine healer. Okay. You're guiding children at this time. All right. I wanted to pop out too. Let me see what I wanted to pop out. I have been. Golly. Goosebumps all over your body. So I do believe that this is going to be reacting out of their feminine side overactive. You're going to make it through. So there's somebody out here that could be acting out of their feminine side, overactive side on the feminine side. Spirit is saying that you're going to make it through this, okay? Give me one for the water spirits about what we need to know. And the way things are popping out. You hear me? New frequency, water spirit. Seems to me that you have ascended above. I heard ascended above an illusion here. You've been ascended above the illusion that was sent to you regarding this new relationship or somewhere. Okay? All right. Can I have one more? New frequency for the water. So, that was a lot, Spirit. That was a lot. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. I want a little bit lesser than that, because that was a lot. New frequency for this water spirit. Do what you love to do, water spirit. There's a water spirit attacking an earth creature. Yep. There is a water sign that is attacking an earth creature. Or an earth sign. Okay? Whatever this water sign is loving to do, they're loving to attack an earth sign. This water sign has a weird addiction. And with this weird addiction, they're doing what they love to do with this weird addiction. And they're attacking the earth sign. Almost there. Okay? Male following a male. So this is a male, a water sign male. Following a male. Okay? Somebody here sees that somebody's then ascended above the illusion, and it's this water sign. This water sign sees that this earth sign has ascended above the illusion that they have been sending towards their energy. If they've been speaking lies, speaking bad on their name, whatever the situation may be, to affect the frequency that this earth sign or whatever that they were doing, it has not worked. Therefore, honey, wow, give me something for this being now, this earth sign, who is a healer. So there's an earth sign out here that is as a spiritual healer. Okay? So earth sign, you are a channel. You are a channel. Let it fall out, please. You are a channel for this divine healing. Look, you're going to make it through, earth sign. Okay? You're going to make it through. Because there is a male following another male out here. It could be... See, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. This one, it says right here. I'm going to take this last one right here. It says right here, acting out of their feminine side, overactive. This was in reverse. So you could have been very emotional at some point in time this past week. In the past few days. You could have been very emotional or very acting out of your feminine side. You're no longer acting out of your feminine side. I do believe things are finally bouncing on out for you. And you're going to make it through. You could be resonating with this message. You could be getting goosebumps all over your body. And I'll go ahead and tell you, this is definitely regarding when I went outside. Give me one. Thank you. I went outside and look, financial growth. You're about to have some financial growth. You hear me, earth sign? Okay? New energy coming in. That's what I felt. Oh my God, I've got to tell this now. Now I feel like I got to tell this. Okay, I went outside after my first reading. And I was outside. I was smoking my black. And I was just looking up in the sky. Then I went back in. And while I went back in, I was sitting down and I was listening to some chimes and cymbals and things like that. And I sat down on my I got another little chair like that in the living room. And I looked outside and there was a see, fear of losing money is in reverse. Okay, you're not fearful of losing any money. Okay, that was in reverse. But there was a hand. It was like a cloud. And it kept moving and it kept moving, and I love clouds. I love anybody who loves clouds, who loves this, just looking at clouds and looking at the shapes and the messages there within that the clouds be sending across the sky. Okay, I am one of those cloud lovers. Okay, so that's my number one confirmation viewpoint in the mornings. In the evenings, it doesn't even matter. I just love the sky. Okay, and so as I was watching these clouds go by, it looked like the hand that was like hands. And it would look like this right here. And it looked like they were carrying something. And then I would turn away and turn back. And then it seemed like two fingers was popping up. And all of a sudden the clouds parted. And it was like the hands was opening up. And I was like, Grandma, am I tripping? She said, stand there. I said, okay. The hands began to open. As the hands began to open, I felt some energy. My whole body had goosebumps all over it. I was just like, whoo. And then I started laughing. I started laughing out of nowhere. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because it felt good. It felt good to receive some new energy. So I was gifted some new energy. Okay? Yes, I was. And I was so thankful. I continuously thank Spirit, thank God, thank my ancestors, thank the archangels for gifting me, for leading me, for guiding me, for showing me, for comforting me. All the things that I I needed in my life. Okay? They kept pouring it in my cup so that I could make these transitions and these shifts, okay, in my energy, so that the illusion around me would fall. And that's exactly what happened. New energy coming in, financial growth, okay? You're going to make it through this, okay? Because that fear of money, a fear of losing money, you don't even worry about that, girl. That's fading. That's subsiding. That was a test. That was an initiation. You see what I'm saying? That was an initiation. Okay? It was an initiation for you. I feel like, yeah. Continue to rebuke the spirit. Continue to rebuke the spirit, okay? Because they can't utilize your energy no more. Okay? They can't utilize your energy no more. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else we need to know about this reading? And it still came back on don't go back home because, honey, they're trying to manipulate you back at home. Manipulation being done back at home. So I don't know who's manipulating who to do something, but some manipulation is still going on. Because they're being devilishly used. Because they're bankrupt now. They're being devilishly used to bankrupt you. Okay? Forbidden territory. Okay? These are the lowest light, dim dark. It's dark. Okay? Listens to rap. Whoever listens to rap, honey, who is low vibrational energy, is coming towards you to tie up your finances, honey, but they cannot because they are being devilishly used. Okay? They are not allowed. You used to hold a karmic tie to this energy, honey, but now, honey, you have done severed that tie, and that you are an anointed energy, honey. Someone that's sitting in a place of power is getting demoted. Who's getting demoted? Whoever's initial, first, middle, last is D. You getting demoted. Okay? All right? Fighting a lot with partners. That's what you're doing. You're fighting a lot with their partners, okay? Because they're full of addictions. Okay? So, they're trying to keep their eyes on the prize. But, honey, it seems to me that there's some sexual incest inside somebody's family dynamic, honey. There's a lot of switching and swatching juices going on. It's got a lot of conflict going on. Ooh. What else I need to know, Spirit? There's a practitioner. Look, there's a practitioner that's trying to attack you who has addictions. Okay? But she cannot deny access. You done elevated, baby. You done elevated, honey. Them attacks ain't hitting. Due to this weight that this person family, and the addiction is family molestation. Shut your mouth, and that's what I heard. Okay? Something about someone was supposed to bring you some info, but did not. Okay? About somebody who killed their... We're going to keep on. Spirit be spitting it out anyway. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Yes, they do. This situation involves your grandpa's father. Okay, so whoever's grandpa's father. Ooh. Oh my God, why did I think that? Someone was supposed to bring you some info but didn't regarding your grandpa's father who molested somebody in somebody else's family due to an addiction. Okay? Wow! And the way Spirit told me to read that, yo! Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Is this how... This is a bloodline against a bloodline. These are bloodlines against another bloodline. Shut your mouth. Speak, Spirit. You can do things that others normally can't do, okay, because These outside energies been intimidated by your spiritual knowledge that's been given. That's why, honey, that's why these two came out together. You can do things that other people can't do. Okay? That and these outside energies are being intimidated because you know what's going on inside of their family dynamic. You know because God then gave you the inside scoop. He's then showed you some things. He then led you to some places. He didn't guide you where you needed to go. He told you to sit still for a reason. Good God Almighty. Look, and why do those all just clump together like that? See, look. Birds are your spiritual animals. So there's somebody who has birds as their spiritual messengers. I do. Okay, they are my spiritual messengers. Blue jays and cardinals especially. Okay, they're coming back to tell you a message that these people are still stuck in their ways and they're using Wi-Fi text-free numbers to call you. Okay, to put on another generational family curse. Okay, you need to transmute this energy. Okay, because every time I get online, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, United Healthcare calls my phone. Okay. That's what they doing. Okay. They think they slick though. You know what I'm saying? I had to plug my computer up. They think they slick, honey. They be saying, "Oh, she got the energy." Damn. Okay, so now we got to call her. Let me tell you how they be doing it, y'all. They know when you got and gifted the energy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you they didn't get it. So they be trying to call. Look, my third eye be slapped open. People can believe me. They don't have to believe me. But honey, it's always confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Interruption after distraction after interruption. It never fails, okay? Oh, I'm trying to tell you, these people are feeling like a fool. What else, Spirit? I'll do it in a minute, Grandma. Uh-oh, Grandma said present moment. What's going on in the present moment? In the present moment, honey, a symbol or a tattoo on the neck that stands for thief. So in the present moment, there is a person who has a tattoo on their neck that stands for thief. Okay, mad because you don't sugarcoat none of the shit that they've done. You don't sugarcoat none of the shit that you've done. You keep it a real bucket of bando and you tell people how you made it through. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? The fact that, oh wow, a person who's got a tattoo on their neck who got played by a karmic, okay? Somebody decided to put on a document to make it seem real that they were somebody's parent, okay? This is a person who rejected real love, okay? But they're not seeing the situation clearly, so they're not seeing what they done as a fault. They don't think they did anything real. Anything wrong. Knowledge is bliss, ignorance is pain. Practitioner. Let me do what Grandma was asking me to do real quick, y'all. They knew it was only a matter of time. You better believe these people only knew it was a matter of time. You had to know that you wasn't going to get away from this forever. Okay? Woke up from a love spell, petty. From a petty ass love spell. Okay, so now that somebody done woke up from a love spell, they petty. They're being really petty right about now. Okay, very angry. Whoever's angry is coming from they live in a small town. Very angry in a small town. Okay, they're in awe because the spell work ain't working. Heart chakra is being attacked. Okay, heart chakra is being attacked. They're in awe because the spell work ain't working. Okay. Men that are connected to their emotional side is very ignorant. Okay, men that are not connected to their emotional side, knowledge is bliss, but ignorance is pain. So it seems to me that there is a lot of men that is not connected to their emotional side, and honey, they're going through a lot of pain because they ignorant. They spiritually ignorant. They do not know the spiritual laws. They do not know how it goes. Okay, just because you read something, it's different from when you read it and then you experience it. Okay, because I feel like the reading it holds no really true weight or value to what you truly go through, the experience. I feel like it's not the right words. You find those right words to go with the experience. Okay, these people are overwhelmed with responsibilities, honey. Wow, and you see how this come right here. See, these people that are overwhelmed with responsibilities just trying to throw it up on you, main female. All right? Still in their shadow. That's why they're overwhelmed with responsibilities, okay? And they think you're showing off, but you're not. You're not showing off, okay? They're still operating in their shadow side, and you was once operating out of that shadow side, overactive on that shadow side. Now things are balancing out, and you are now walking into the new. You're in the new. You're embracing who you truly are, okay? Without all of that excess weighing your ass down, okay? Some people don't understand that, how it feels to be free and what it really means to be truly free from all things. The weight of it in your heart and your soul that you carry on your shoulders and in your back, honey, and it be hurting. And you be thinking it's because of the man and the mattress, and I'm not saying that it ain't, because, honey, I lay on the floor, honey, and my back is so aligned. My kids got beds. They got beds. I chose because I'm on a new spiritual path here. And honey, with this spiritual path, I'm doing new things that I've never done before to get, honey, and it's reaching new heights that I never thought I would believe that I would ever make. God is showing me some things. So people need to step outside of themselves for a second. Woo, caught being a hoe. I can't take it. Somebody got caught being a hoe. Who has an outdated belief system about, I guess, being an inner or outer. That's what I call it. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Not having nothing substantial, not nothing concrete, not nothing foundational, enough for you to stand on. But you know what I'm saying? Just enough for you to get a taste. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was procrastination. Don't go back home, says the ancestors, because people, look, procrastination. Oh, I'm doing good, I'm doing right, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. They're procrastinating and telling lies, honey. Guarded, okay? Paid to put you in spiritual prison, okay? Abundance is here, so keep your eyes on the prize. Because these truths, people are going to regret not listening to you first, okay? These people having private courthouse proceedings, honey. Ancient divine blood against you. Look, ancient divine blood. Private courthouse proceedings. So somebody is definitely having some daggone private courthouse readings regarding your bloodline, your ancient divine bloodline. There's a lawyer out here that know that they messed up real bad. Now, honey, you can't come back from this, honey. You better walk on through. And walk it out, and walk it out, and walk it out. That's what you better do. Walk it on out. Okay? Don't and that's what I said. You were big. Look, let me go back. You were big and bad when you did it. You had so much power, so much, so much gumption that you did it, and now you thought that wasn't going to get caught up. Now, somebody trying to hand you somebody trying to hand you a dirty offer. Somebody trying to hand you a dirty offer. You might need to go and check your passwords. You might need to change passwords, okay? Because it's a soul path number 2 that listens to rap. Honey, something about that. Going to doctor and what? Honey, spell work is being done, doctor. These people that keep on doing spell work against you. Okay, the spell work is being returned. Now these people are sick. As above, so below. So you spiritually sick. You definitely earthly sick. In your body. In your mind. Okay? That shit is for real. They feeling weak now. So now someone needs your help. See, I can't make this up, okay? Because look, Whispers of the Dead is telling you not to trust not a no, not a nerd, not a nobody. Okay? Period. Because, honey, they're going through so much conflict, and they're mad because you don't sugarcoat your shit. Okay? They're going through so much conflict, and it seems like you know about the conflict. Okay? On Tuesday, someone is coming in for on Tuesday, somebody came in for the collective, okay? And they really don't care about their quality of life or your quality of life if they're coming over to view you, okay? So it's time, and it's time to spend time together. So they wanted to spend time, just wanted to see you, view you, take a look at you, get whatever they could out of you, info or whatever. because they don't even care about the quality of life, okay? So they're doing what they're doing to go against the quality of life, okay? But do remember that you are the creator, and you are redeveloping yourself. You are writing your own story. I say story, love story, story. Okay? Spiritually guided about the op energy. Your ancestors keep on guiding you about this spiritually guided about the op energy. No, says the ancestors. I know that's right, ancestor. Thinking about jail time. So, honey, these spiritually guided about the op energy, who's already thinking about jail time because they know what they done, okay? Get out of your own way. This is what Spirit is saying to them. Get out of your own way. You're thinking about jail time, but you need to get out of your own way. These people that are lying to you, honey, lying to you about a stolen check, that's what they're doing. A car accident to look like an accident, drunk driver, it was a hit order. Laws of attraction. So somebody here is trying to attract in your energy the fact that you get into some type of car accident, but no weapon form shall ever prosper. For any light reader, shaman, Reiki, healer that is doing the works and the mission for the Most High God of all creation, we denounce and we send back to sunder. Okay? We deny and denounce the spirit of confusion, of lies, of darkness. Okay? You can't be around me, spiritual court. See, that's what I'm saying. They know they can't be around you. You didn't spoke that you can't be around me. You can't be around me. They keep coming around you. They keep spiritually astro traveling towards you. And they're masking their energy as well, okay? So therefore, I'm not always going to say that there's always some energy coming towards you. There's not always, it's always, look, it's not always people that is always up against you. A lot of the energy be residing with inside of yourself that is attracting those people to you. So therefore, you need to always look at yourself. So that's all I got to say about that. It's that you can, I mean, I'm just keeping it a whole bucket of bando when it comes. It's not always everybody attacking you. Okay, a lot of the energy could be stirring from within inside you. So be honest and real with yourself about how you feel about everything, baby. And I do mean everything. The peacemakers, these peacemakers are making up engines of war. So they're coming across as like they're coming to bring peace. But they're actually making up engines of war. Still, and these people are still messing around with some daggone voodoo dolls. These are people that are messing around with voodoo dolls, and they thought you were new to this, but you're true to this. People that do not know you. First, last, middle, initial M. You have a high spiritual ranking. Okay, and the Most High delivered you from the God of War, the ruler of Aries, survival instinct thought of as the leftover animal nature of man. Shut your mouth. Mars energy. So the Most High delivered you from this Mars ass energy, honey. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Because somebody's hiding their sexual preference, honey, who's going to have a huge ego death. Okay? Who's trying to astro travel to you because a pathetic hater is watching your glow up after they bashed your name. So they're spiritually trying to travel towards you. Okay? I'm going to leave that right there. Let's see. Make sure I don't got nothing else, y'all. Then I want to... Hold on. Empress. What do I need to know about this Empress? Honey. Oh, wow. So, Empress, you're brainstorming, okay? You are brainstorming. Your mind and Christ consciousness now, you have such a diversity. And you're honoring the differences. Oh, wow. I'm a fire. Empress, 5 of fire, you are brainstorming. Your Christ consciousness holds within the diversity and you honoring the diversity of the native lands and native tongues differences. That's 5 of fire. Okay. I'm so happy. Give me something else. Okay. All right. Look. Oh my goodness. Here comes this stalemate. Okay. You're honoring the differences, okay, between, I guess, you and this. Oh, give me something for this stalemate. You're honoring the differences that y'all two once held. Okay, considering options. That considered the options. Okay, wow. And in between the stalemate is brainstorm, diversity, and honoring differences within the stalemate that you used to hold. Okay, inspiration. You are becoming an inspiration to this stalemate, honey, who is sitting in an energy of uncertainty, honey, who is continuously considering their options, okay? Give me 4 more. Give me something for the Empress. Okay? Empress. Call and prosperity. That's you. Okay? You are heeding to the call. Okay? You know your purpose. Okay? And you are walking in your purpose at this time. Give me something for the 5 of fire. You're heeding to the call. 5 of fire. Dreamings. 4 of water. You're letting something flow. So action and flow. You're letting something flow. Whatever you are brainstorming and honoring, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the abundance of opportunities here that is coming into and flowing straight to you. Dreaming and introspection, contemplation. Okay, trusting in the abundance of opportunities. So with this brainstorming that you're doing at this moment in time and honoring the fact that you have learned so many things during this Christ conscious travel or journey, okay, that honey, you are just, ooh, so inspired in up to a fire. So 2-2, wow. 2-2 for the 2 of air. Stalemate is uncertain, sitting in the energy of uncertainty now, honey, who is now getting this energy of inspiration and ambition, trying to plan for the future. There's a stalemate out here that's trying to plan for the future here, okay? Some stalemate energy out here that's trying to trust the unknown. Okay, all right, okay. So star energy, there's something that's going to be illuminated to you, okay? Oh, wow. I'm going to keep going. Okay. Caution. Uh-oh. Caution, Empress. There's a caution here. Okay. Wow. I feel as if this stalemate is trying to consider the options that you are trusting the unknown. Okay. So this stalemate is planning something. He's planning something in the unknown future. Okay? Illumination. Something is going to be illuminated to you, Star. Okay? Because it's going to throw caution in your energetic field. Okay? And you might be having to reevaluate some things, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you, do not reevaluate your purpose. Do not reevaluate what you have been called to do. Because it seems to me that there's a stalemate out here who's uncertain, who's sitting in the energy of uncertainty, trying to consider the options of how to plan for the unknown future, to attack you, to have you reevaluate your own circumstances in your own purpose. No. We're not having that. Okay, because it's out here. Empress to the call to the 9 of fire. Okay? And then we got the 9 of earth. That's 9-9. So we got 2-2 out here. And then I got 17-19. 2-2 is the 4. That's emperor energy right here. This stalemate and the 2 of fire. That's 4. That's emperor energy. And then we got the 5. And we got the 4 of water. That's 9. With another 9. That's good. That's 9-9. 9-9 is 18, which resembles back to a 9. Transformation for the Empress in her purpose. So now there's going to be some caution. But see, you about to release this. You about to release this, honey. You about to release this, Empress. Eight of air comes out here. Whatever that this stalemate is throwing, you about to release it. You about to release it. And look, they're trying to have you in that energy of denial. Okay? Like you do not believe I belong here. This is not where I belong. You're going to definitely, you're going to see things as they are. Clarity. Eight of air regarding this energy. Okay? Harmonious relationships. Three of air saying bye bye, bye bye. Chris Brown. Okay, I probably didn't say that outright. But yeah. So, with on the bottom, the King of Earth. This is what somebody's trying to attract in your energy. Wow. Ability to attract. Conscious manifestation. Okay? So, therefore, somebody is speaking this conscious manifestation, abundant wealth. Somebody is walking and talking and speaking this as they walking and talking. I see somebody walking on a long ass road. Okay? And whatever this long ass road, let's go around the park. I don't know why I'm hearing Jill Scott. Conversation. Relation, stimulation. Yes, somebody is walking and talking up and down the street. Who is speaking about where you are in your life. They do not want you to depart from their energy. You have already left. You're already out the door. But the illusion that this stalemate has and carries, he feels as if you're nothing but around the corner. You always going to come back to him. It's not going to be a thing but a chicken wing. This is, he wants some emotional security. This stalemate here, he wants some type of emotional security from you. Because with that emotional security, okay, you're feeding him energy with this emotional security. He could be an emotional thief, spiritual thief, okay? So that he knows that you can be generous with your energy if he was just, you know, in your energy. If he can attract you back into his energy, okay? He know that he'll have the right of passage. Shut your mouth. God, look out, spirit. He'll have the right of passage, okay? That he could make the necessary changes that he needs to in his thinking to grow or to gain a greater wisdom. Okay, this stalemate could be on the journey of the discovery of letting go or seeking deeper meanings. Okay, from a spiritual influencer who has created inspired messages and some type of leadership that they have now. Wow. And the illusion. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew if I kept going. He's setting this up because he ain't got no, he does not, whoever this stalemate energy is, he ain't got no thought in his mind to want to change. He's just trying to get in your energy so that he can have your energy. It's nothing more than just your energy and your generosity. But as far as the level of where you are and where he wants to be, it is nowhere near where you are. He just wants the bonuses and things there within, male or female, take it how it resonates. And I'm going to leave it right there on down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going down to that rabbit hole. Not right now, not today. I feel too good to give this stalemate any more daggone minutos. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in with me. Give me a happy thumbs up. Thank you for the likes, subscribe, shares, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'm out.